Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. First, I would like to offer you my condolences for the demise anniversary of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. We owe a lot to Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. And in a particular way, I would like to emphasize on the role of Imam alayhi salam in Islamic unity. It is very important to notice that the same Imam to whom we owe great part of our heritage, many of our fiqhi, akhlaqi, and other aspects of understanding of Islam and understanding the Quran and Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam rely on the Hadees, thousands of Hadees that we have received from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, and on the students and narrators that Imam alayhi salam trained, and also for the great leadership that he exercised. He stayed in the capital of Islam, in Madinatul Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was living in the same city that the Umayyad or later Abbasid caliphs used to rule from there all over the Muslim world. And they had very close eye and very careful inspection to see what Imam alayhi salam is doing. And Imam alayhi salam still managed to play a great role. He managed to reduce the harm which could be caused by his enemies, by the establishment, by the rivals. He managed to attract thousands of people who were interested in learning from him, including scholars, leaders, narrators of Hadith from different schools of Islam. And at the same time, he was able to establish the Shia identity. We are called Ja'fari, and this is not by chance. This is because we received so much of teaching, so much of guidance, so much of social and community instructions and activities from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam that we became what we are today, and in all these centuries between us and Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. We are forever Ja'fari in our madhab, because Imam alayhi salam showed us how to be very loyal to the teachings of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and at the same time be a true Shia, a Shia who is full of love for the Prophet, for the Imams, full of love for the Quran, but in a way which would not exclude others, in the way that would not boycott others, in the way that would not isolate itself. Rather, it would be in the way that would bring you to the center of attention, to the center of attraction, to the center of circles of learning, circles of tabligh, circles of interaction with different cultures and philosophies and ideas, even with the atheists. In the most sacred place of Islam, close to Kaaba, Imam Alayhi Salam used to have very respectful dialogue and conversation with the atheist. Of course, this is all because of his deep tranquility, his confidence, and a person of tranquility and confidence and knowledge would not be annoyed if someone asks him question or someone even wants to challenge him. Imam had this habit of listening carefully and nicely to these atheists who were denying the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala next to his house, to the extent that they said, we thought that he runs out of any argument. He just listens to us. We thought we have convinced him. When we are finished, then he would answer. This is how much control he had over his emotions. I would like to mention two hadith from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, which are particularly important for understanding how we should safeguard the unity of Islamic Ummah as a step towards unity of all believers and then towards the unity of all human beings around the truth and around the values. Even those who may not be religious, still there are common values that they appreciate, and indeed they are rooted all in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but they may not know. So now let's see two hadiths of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam about Islamic unity. And I just want to explain that this is not against non-Muslims. This is just a step forward for having larger unity with others. So the first hadith is what Imam alayhi salam told to Zayd al-Shaham. It's a very famous hadith. Imam alayhi salam said to Zayd, according to what has been narrated in Man La Yahdhuruhu al-Faqih by Shaykh al-Saduq rahmatullah alayh, said, Ya Zayd, khaliqun nasa bi akhlaqihim. O Zayd, interact with people. And here an-nas means the community in large, which means non-Shia, not only Shia, non-Shia as well. An-nas many times in our hadith means the public, which in this context would be non-Shia Muslims. Imam said, in the same way that they interact with each other, you also should interact with them. Don't separate yourself, don't isolate yourself. Sallu fi masajidihim wa'udu mardahum washhadu janaizahum. Say your prayer in their mosques. If you are living in a district of the city and there is a Sunni mosque, or you are, for example, passing by a Sunni mosque, you can say your prayer there. You, of course, receive the guidance from your marja, and our maraja have, told us, what we should do, for example, with respect to observation of time, connection to the imam, and connection between the rows of the congregation of prayer. But the general instruction is that you should take part in their prayer. وَعُودُوا مَرْضَاهُمْ, and visit their people when they become ill. وَاشْهَدُوا جَنَائِزَهُمْ, if they die, you should take part in their funeral. وَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتُمْ أَن تَكُونُوا الْأَئِمَّةَ وَالْمُؤَذِّنِينَ فَافْعَلُوا. Also, you must be so much part of the fabric of the society that if you can be their muazzin, if you can be their imam for masjid, for jama'ah in the, I don't know, university, don't be hesitant. If they respect you and appreciate you and, you know, ask you to become imam or muazzin, you should welcome. فإنكم إذا فعلتم ذلك قالوا هؤلاء الجعفرية رحم الله جعفرا ما كان أحسن ما يؤدب أصحابه. If you treat them like this, you go to their prayer, you visit them when they become ill, you go to their funeral when they pass away, then they would say, may Allah have mercy on Ja'far ibn Muhammad. He has trained his companions so well that they are so kind and so, you know, close to us. وَإِذَا تَرَكْتُمْ ذَلِكَ قَالُوا هَؤُلَاءِ الْجَعْفَرِيَّةِ فَعَلَى اللَّهُ بِجَعْفَرٍ مَا كَانَ أَسْوَأَ مَا يُؤَدِّبُ أَصْحَابَهُ. But if God forbids, you don't do what I told you, then they would say, again, these are Ja'fariyya, but not in a good sense. They would say, look at the way that Ja'far ibn Muhammad has trained his companions. Because they don't realize that this is not what Imam said. They think what the Shia do is what their Imams have told them. So this will bring the disrespect to the Imams. In another hadith, Muawiyah ibn Wahab says, قلت له كيف ينبغي لنا أن نصنع فيما بيننا وبين قومنا وبين خلطائنا من الناس ممن ليسوا على أمرنا. According to this hadith, which is in Al-Kafi, Muawiyah ibn Wahab says, I told Imam alayhi salam, what should we do with people from our own family or with people that we mix with them, like friends, like colleagues, who are not on the same path like us. They are not in the same line as us. They are not Shia, basically. Imam alayhi salam said, تَنْظُرُونَ إِلَىٰ أَئِمَّتِكُمْ الَّذِينَ تَقْتَدُونَ بِهِمْ. Look at your imams that you follow them. فَتَصْنَعُونَ مَا يَصْنَعُونَ. See what your imams do. فَوَاللَّهِ إِنَّهُمْ لَيَعُودُونَ مَرْضَاهُمْ وَيَشْهَدُونَ جَنَائِزَهُمْ وَيُقِيمُونَ الشَّهَادَةَ لَهُمْ وَعَلَيْهِمْ وَيُؤَدُّونَ الْأَمَانَةَ إِلَيْهِمْ. By Allah, your imams visit them if they become ill, take part in their funeral. If they are asked to offer their testimony, to bear witness for or against, just to bear witness about the truth, about justice. For example, if they have seen an incident, someone has been killed, so your imams are not hesitant to offer their witness and testimony. وَيُؤَدُّونَ الْأَمَانَةَ إِلَيْهِمْ. And they deliver their trust back to them. So you should do the same. So this shows that Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, among many other lessons that we have learned from him and many of the practical lessons that we have taken from him, he wanted his followers to be in the best relation with people of other schools of Islam. When it comes to Muslim brotherhood, when it comes to being kind, when it comes to be concerned, when it comes to helping each other, having sympathy with each other, showing support to each other, praying together. So I hope, inshallah, all Shia and also all lovers of the Ahlul Bayt from non-Shia, all who appreciate the progeny of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all of us learn from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, and we do inshallah better in future for the sake of inshallah unity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.